guys have the best view, but how amazing is it to see him on a nightly basis now, really just breaking every record? It's kind of cool.
Yeah, every time he gets a hit or drives some ends, we're waiting to see it on the board. Who he passed. It's pretty amazing. Just how he's been so consistent. Over a 17, 18-year period, or however long he's been playing. I don't even know, but it's been forever. So, just very fortunate to have him in the clubhouse, and it's always good to, like I said, to come support him.
Well, that was Mike Trout and Justin Upton talking about their future Hall of Famer, of course, Albert Pujols. And we're going to get to that a little bit later in the show. Hello, and thanks for joining us today on Playing the Field. I'm Maria Serrao.
And I'm Will Lupardus.
Will's joining us from way back from his vacation, as I call it, in the middle.
Middle flyover states, back in Oklahoma, Arkansas.
Yes.
Living like Huck Finn.
Good.
Swimming in lakes.
You need a little break sometimes, Will.
Running through the woods. It was nice.
That's good.
I'm back in sunny LA.
Yes, you are. And so many things to talk about, Will. We've got so many big stories that are happening right now. Where should we start?
Well, it's the middle of summer, so we got baseball.
Yes.
See that behind us.
Football's happening.
But yeah, we got football and we got a lot of basketball. Imagine that.
Why is that going to be our lead story?
Well, because it's July and there's no season. Oh, it's free agent season.
And I think the biggest player on the planet now is in Los Angeles.
The Lakers fans were finally right. They finally got a big free agent signing.
They sure did. LeBron James is now a Laker. Now, we haven't spoke to LeBron yet.
I thought we were going to talk about JaVale McGee being the big.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes.
Well, let's talk about LeBron, I guess.
How could I forget JaVale McGee? It's pretty exciting. We've had fans talking about this for a long time, wishing, hoping, and praying, and I guess all their prayers are now answered because LeBron will be in the purple and gold.
I always try to admit when I'm wrong.
Oh, Will, that's huge. That's big.
It's mature,
for
right?
really any man. But yes, that's
thank
nice.
You.
Hey,
well,
yeah.
I was wrong.
For your whole, yeah.
I never thought LeBron James would be a Laker.
He is though.
But yeah, I'm a LeBron fan, and I'm happy to see him come to Los Angeles. Actually.
We have had a chance to talk to LeBron when he would come in with the Cavs, and he really always been very nice. He always makes the time for the media. It's a little strange right now that he's not making the time to do a press conference like we usually see. And I did go to the one that Rob Pelinka held, and Rob saying that the Lakers are not going to celebrate signings, and I think that LeBron wants this to be low key because
Absolutely.
let's face it, he's had some events in the past, like when he went to Miami, and it didn't really work out right. He's never going to live that down.
That's a good point.
So I think that really, it's not really that he doesn't want to talk to the media. I just think that he wants to do this his way.
And that's 100% true. I mean, the last time he left Cleveland.
Right.
For another team,
yes.
it did not go so well. Like
it didn't go so well, right?
It's probably the lowest part of his career.
Right.
This summer did not have that vibe to it. I think Cleveland was accepting that he brought them a title.
He did. He went back home.
LeBron, go out into the world, do what you want to do. I think that's what Cleveland said to him. But I still think, yeah, it's a signing. It's not a title.
Right.
So there's not a lot to do.
Except for JaVale McGee. I do feel kind of bad for him, but.
We got JaVale McGee. We got Rondo.
I know. This is
Rondo.
really going to be a whole new team for us to talk about.
I mean, scratch all the stuff I've said about the Lakers. This is.
Will's a little excited about the purple and gold now.
This is a Laker team I'm excited to watch. But it's summertime. Let the guys have their time, and then in October, even September in training camp, we're gonna see LeBron. I think. Probably go to a new level. He's 35 years old, but he's only going up, and I'm optimistic about this Laker team with LeBron.
It's exciting, and today is really kind of an interesting day. We had some breaking news because he spoke for the first time back in Akron, Ohio. He opened a school.
Right.
And that's huge for LeBron. That's his home. That's where he was born. That's where he's from, and he's always going to be helping them out.
Right.
And he said today that it was really just all about the kids, which was really nice. And he said that even though he's moved on to LA, that will always be home for him, which is nice.
He has, on his own media outlet, The Uninterrupted, he posted a video saying, in the midst of, he talked about how he felt becoming a Laker, talked about his admiration for Magic Johnson. He said he always dreamed about running the Showtime fast break like Magic. And
who didn't?
And that's something that's exciting him to be a part of Lakers history. But
I think so.
It is important to say, with where he's come in his career, he's able to go to his hometown of Akron, Ohio, And actually this week he's opening up a school for
yeah.
underprivileged children.
Right.
And he actually called that one of the biggest achievements of his life, so that's really cool.
Which is pretty cool. That's such a heartfelt thing to do and really want to give back, and what better way than a school?
Yeah, he calls himself a kid from Akron. That's how he always likes to think of himself and portray himself, and he is. And I think with where he's come in athletics and life, that's an amazing achievement to get to help out all the kids that are from his own community.
Very true, except now he's going to be a guy living in LA because he's a Laker.
Yeah, well, that house he's had in LA, apparently.
That everybody has a house, right?
He lives here, so I guess.
So, yeah, now he's a Laker.
I guess it's true. And I don't want to predict it in July, but if we have a Lakers-Warriors playoff series, good Lord.
That's going to be very exciting. Okay, we did have, we were at the Rob Pelinka press conference, and he had some things to say about this new Lakers team, so let's take a look.
And when LeBron chose to come here, it was the ultimate validation for the moves we've made and what we've been building since we started. For the greatest player in the world to onboard and to become part of the Lakers just made Magic and I and Jeannie and Luke so proud of the work we've done so far. And I think I said in our press release yesterday that the work is not done by any stretch of the imagination. We're on a journey. We're on a journey towards bringing the 17th banner to the Los Angeles Lakers, and we know we still have work to do to get there.
Well, it's going to be interesting to say the least. Now, we are here today, Will, at Dodger Stadium. The All-Star break just happened, and the Dodgers have a new acquisition.
I heard.
It's Manny Take Two. A new Manny is here. Manny Machado is now a Dodger, and he's been playing on the road with them, but this is actually the first game here at home. So all the fans can see Manny Machado tonight in Dodger blue.
That's right.
Pretty exciting.
With the All-Star break and a road trip, it kind of gave Manny a little time to
kind of acclimate,
settle in with the guys, and now we'll get to see him here in LA. And this guy's I'm just learning about him. We're getting a star in his prime.
Getting a star in his prime, and really for the ownership group and for the front office, they wanted somebody who could really put them back in the World Series. This guy is a big hitter, and they want that extra, not like they don't already have great in Matt Kemp and Justin Turner and Kike Hernandez. All these guys make a difference, but having one more bat is huge.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier as far as bats go. And I was looking at a scouting report, and he's one of the best third basemen in Major League Baseball.
Third baseman. I mean, I think he's going to play short because, of course, Corey Seager's not here. But I mean, really, in the infield, he's one of the best in the game. Yeah,
and that's shortstop or third. That's a position you want to tighten up if you want to make the World Series.
That's it.
No mistakes over there.
No mistakes. Now, Manny Wood used to be down in the corner over there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see it yet, but Manny Wood could come back. You never know.
Well, maybe this Manny wants to be his own Manny.
Maybe he does. That's very true. Yeah, I know the players are super excited to get him too. In fact, during the All-Star break, I don't know if you saw the video.
Yeah.
Alex Wood and Justin Turner, they were on a boat, and somebody taped them, and I think it was Alex Wood. It was on his phone, and he said, "Dude, we got Manny," and they were all excited because they were even excited that Manny Machado was going to be a Dodger. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, totally spontaneous.
Yeah, totally spontaneous.
Just happened to be rolling a camera while they found out.
Well, these phones are really have a mind of their own now, Will. So when somebody has a phone in their hand, sometimes you never know when that record button is pressed, right?
That's right. Maybe they're
just remember that.
listening to us, our phones. So.
You never know. All right, let's hear what some of the fans have to say about Manny Machado.
What do you think about the new addition, Manny Machado? The new addition of Manny.
I think it's awesome. Let's hope he comes through and does it for us, because we need someone that can really hit that ball and get us some runs.
We got a good roster now, but a guy coming in on his prime could really put us over the hump, maybe.
Absolutely. Looking forward to watching him tonight. Should be crazy here.
I'm really excited about Manny Machado being with the Dodgers. I think that'll be a good improvement.
That was pretty cool. He signed your baseball.
Yeah.
And that was the one player they wanted to come get their autograph signed by. They were so excited. Just him signing made their day, right?
Yeah.
Now, Maria, we know these guys are always giving back to the community.
They are.
And you actually recently had a chance to attend Yasil Puig's poker tournament here at Dodger Stadium. Right?
Yes, it was so much fun. of course, all of his teammates were here playing poker with him, and really, it just goes to show you how important it is for these guys. I mean, this was a huge event, as you'll see in a few minutes, and it meant a lot to him to know that, you know, he could make a difference and help kids out, and I love when they put that much effort into it, you know?
Yeah, and didn't you tell me there was a big-time poker star in attendance?
Jamie Gold.
Okay.
Full disclosure, I am a poker geek, okay? I love watching it. I've been watching the World Series of Poker forever. And when he walked up with Yasil, I think I was more excited to see Jamie Gold. I couldn't believe it.
You are a fan, then.
I am a huge fan, yeah. So it was cool to talk to him, but when you see the interview, you can see how much he's been touched by Yasil, we love Yasil because he has a heart of gold. He has a heart of gold, and Jamie Gold saw that.
Interesting.
It was pretty neat. So
it was a golden opportunity for you to get to
It was a
talk
golden
to him.
opportunity for me to, yes. Oh, you are really on it today, Will. Let's see these golden lights around you today, something.
Well, what do you play when you go to Vegas?
I love Texas Hold'em. Do you play?
I've played. I've not been able to hold my money when I play Texas Hold'em. I like blackjack.
Oh, you're a blackjack guy,
That's usually what I get into, and
yeah.
depending on how it's going,
Depending.
I can stay there for a few hours.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is very true. And the same with Hold'em. You can play poker for a long time.
I enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
do-
just always
I do.
tend to be playing with somebody better than me,
Well,
which doesn't work out.
Maybe next year we'll play in Yasil's. We'll see how it goes.
I'd love to go.
That'd be fun, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look and see what happened the night of the poker tournament.
You're a baseball pro. You are a poker pro. I want to know what secrets that you share with each other.
I don't actually have to teach him very much. He's actually a very good poker player, but I can't. I could never possibly do anything like he does. So I'm just so proud to be here to support him and what he's doing with his foundation. I mean, he's actually building fields and giving medical services and food and education and mentorship and directly here in Los Angeles, in the Valley. So it's all the money that raised tonight is actually going directly to help kids in Los Angeles. It's really amazing what he's done, like for the city of Los Angeles, for the Dodgers, for his foundation, but then all over the world. We're going to travel the world and do this everywhere, but we're so lucky to have him. I've been a Dodger fan my whole life, and now we have Yasil. It's like the dream.
Who is the best poker player on your team?
And my team, I'm not sure.
It's him.
I don't want to.
He doesn't want to say it's him.
Jamie, show him a poker face. What does Yasil's poker face look like here?
Wait, here.
Serious? Sometimes I can do. Yes, I like my tongue out. You know, I like my tongue out.
Oh, so yeah, Yasil's poker face.
About LeBron coming to LA.
That's up to LeBron. I don't really know what LeBron's going to do. LeBron questions, there's so many LeBron questions, you know. How good is he? Is he still athletic? Is he going to win? Is he great? So I don't know what LeBron's going to do.
Is it just the fascination?
His pizza company is really good. Blaze Pizza.
Blaze Pizza, I love
You like Blaze?
I love Blaze.
I mean, I know that. His son's really good at basketball.
Thank you.
Anytime any of our guys are doing something to impact the community and reach out and help out kids, help out people who are underprivileged, you know, I'm going to be here to support that.
There's a bunch of the kids out here tonight. You can see how excited they were just to be a part of it and to see athletes and just everybody here.
Well, Yasil is a big kid on his own, so he loves to have fun. I think if you've noticed any of the events he does and he goes out, you see him on a soccer field, on the basketball court. He gets out there and he has as good a time as anyone. So I'm sure all the kids love him, look up to him, and they're probably happy to be here tonight.
Are you playing poker tonight?
I am going to play for a little bit. I'm not very good, though, so I don't have a good poker face.
No good poker face.
No, I get really excited when I have good cards, and I get frustrated when I have bad cards.
Well, that did look very cool, Maria.
It
And
did.
Meta World Peace was there. That's really awesome, coming out to support his guy.
Of course, he noticed the basketball player in
Oh.
the story.
That's my thing.
Love Meta. Love him. I was so excited to see him, actually.
Yeah.
He had like a backpack on. He was like running up. And
Same old Meta,
I
man.
love him. He's great. He's great. Now, as we talk about giving back, we're going to continue here with Albert Pujols from the Angels. Every year, Albert has his celebrity golf tournament. And All of his teammates come, even Justin Turner and Jock Peterson from the Dodgers. They were on their way to San Diego for the series, then they stopped. And they're such good friends with Albert because of all the good that he does every year. So that was kind of fun to see them as well. And really, Albert's foundation helps people in the Dominican. His daughter has Down syndrome, helps families with Down syndrome. I mean, he has been giving back for years from St. Louis to LA. And if you go on his website, there are events all of the time. So this is really kind of a year-long, all-the-time thing for Albert. Just a great charity. I love going out there. So let's hear from the man himself, Albert Pujols.
No, I mean, it's just at the end of the day, this is what it's all about giving back, and I want to thank my teammates, as you know, we don't get that many days off, and for them to be here on a hot day, and spend their time off and giving some of their time to our foundation is pretty special. Pelican was always great, to come here. The golf course in pretty good shape. The weather is a little bit different this time than what we had in the past, but it's about giving back, through our foundation, and Todd Perry and Crystal, they're doing a pretty good job here in Southern California, just to try to do as many events for kids with Down syndrome, as well as taking trip down to the Dominican Republic. So another beautiful day, a little hotter, but just fun. Everybody's going to have a good time.
I noticed on your website that your charity has grown so much, even just over a year's time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think it's just, we need to give all the credit, first of all, to God, and then to our fans. They are really getting involved every year. It seems like every event that we have done, people really just come along and just support and donating their time, trusting with their money that they donate, and we see all the fruits, I mean, today after the tournament, they're going to see some video and see the difference they are making here in Southern California as well as Dominican Republic, with mission trips.
Well, we watch you break all these records on the field, but you know what? I know how important it is for you to be here and do this all the time.
Yeah, this is my passion, I mean, we all going to hang our jersey one day, but I think that the best thing that you can take with you is the memories that you take from the field, and then God has opened so many doors in my life and my wife and family, and it's about giving back at the end of the day, and for me, it's always been like that. My parents raised me like that. Friends that are always around me have taught me the right thing to do, the right way, and for me, I'm just another celebrity that just, the gift that God has given me, I want to just bless all there, and, just like many others have done, and some of them are playing here today, so it just, at the end of the day, for me, that's what it's all about giving back in the community and just make the difference.
Well, and you're also a true leader to your teammates because, like you said, one day off and they're all out here, just rallying for your charity.
No, it's awesome, and I really appreciate that, and they know that. And it's like I said, it's not easy. We don't have that many days off, and for a day like this or this whole weekend, being so hot, and for them to spend, 4 or 5 hours or their time. I know they love golf, but still, it blessed me, it's blessed our foundation, and I know God is gonna reward them at the end of the day.
And Maria, Albert wasn't the only one who had a few things to say.
Yeah, let's hear from Mike Trout and Justin Upton.
So you guys are out here early morning, I know, to support Albert. Just talk a little bit about that.
For sure. Any chance you can support a great cause, to be out here, the Angels, seeing a lot of new people, meeting a lot of new people, and just spending time and raising some money, and it's always good to support Albert.
Yeah, Albert does a lot of great things in the community, and for us to come out and help be a part of it, and mingle with the fans and people who support Albert's cause, it's great for us to be here.
You guys, how's your golf games?
Mine's okay. I'm not gonna say it's good. I'm not gonna say it's good. It's okay.
Yeah.
We know your game on the field is great, so that's all that matters, right? How about you, Mike?
Yeah, no, it's the same. It's either good one day, bad the next. So it's always fun golfing though. We have a good time.
So Mike Trout, one of the best players, if not the best player in baseball, and during the All-Star break, the commissioner had a few things to say that I just wanted to address, because he talked about the fact that maybe baseball players aren't really marketed correctly, or they're not doing enough to market baseball. And he mentioned Mike Trout, and the Angels sent an email out the next day and said that Mike Trout he goes to hospitals, he signs for kids, he does everything and anything to support his teammates. And so I've seen this Mike Trout for years and years and years, ever since he came in, and I just have to be in support of that, because I see that he goes out of his way to do things where other players not always are signing and doing all these things. And so I kind of feel like the commissioner owed him an apology. I don't know if he got it or not, but Mike Trout is one of the good guys.
Absolutely. And you're somebody, you're one of the LA sports reporters who actually covers this kind of stuff. It's not as covered what Albert does and I could go down the whole list.
Yeah, exactly.
But all the athletes that we have access to that are doing good things, we try to expose that.
Absolutely.
And it's still underexposed. So I think it's pretty ignorant of the commissioner to target a player when his job is to play baseball and he doesn't have to do anything outside of
He really doesn't, but he does. Mike Trout does. He's one
of
those guys that actually goes out. And so Mike Trout said, hey, me and the commissioner are cool, and he just wanted to play baseball. He took the classy high road.
That's the right thing to say.
It was the right thing to say. But I think that if baseball wants to market these guys or do more to help baseball, maybe they do make charity events a bigger deal.
That's
because
right.
I think that you're right, that enough media doesn't go out to cover these things, and maybe they should.
No, the organization, Major League Baseball as a whole, I think has the responsibility to market these players better.
To work together.
And I think if baseball wants to grow, I think they'd have to do that. And maybe maybe charity is a great way to expose these players. I don't know if it's always a shoe commercial or a drink commercial, but what Mike Trout's doing in this community is a really good thing for a pro athlete to be doing. So, yeah, it's unfortunate the commissioner said that.
Yeah, but maybe it's an opportunity for everybody, like we were just talking about, to concentrate more on the giving back and the good things that these guys do, and maybe elevating that will help. All I know is, Mike Trout, you're one of the good guys, and I'm honored to cover you and to know you.
And you're doing your part.
That's right. Well, we're trying. Here on Playing the Field, we are trying here, for sure. All right. When we come back, it's all about football. Are you ready for some football, Will?
I was just going to say that. I think I am ready.
I'm ready.
I know you're ready.
We'll be right back.
The Rams, Chargers, and Dallas Cowboys are all in Southern California right now.
Right now.
In late July. Hot Southern California. And Maria,
I love camp.
You've been out there.
I love camp.
Like a little
so
kid
fun.
out there.
I am like a little kid, actually.
She really is giddy around any sort of football situation, especially the Dallas Cowboys.
It's true, but all of them. I went to Rams the other day, and it was just so much fun to be out there again and to see everybody, Jared Goff, and working with new receivers and the defense, and I mean, it was just so much fun.
It's all coming together. That Rams roster looks pretty darn good.
It looks amazing.
But what's the Aaron Donald situation?
Okay, so Aaron Donald, this is going to be an ongoing situation. I feel like it's kind of deja vu from last year. He's still waiting for that new deal to be done, but we've got some news that we want to talk about because we hear things in our business, okay? And people always say, well, who are your sources? Where do you hear things from? Really, it's in the media community, the journalism community, and as of right now, here's what we know. We know that we have heard that Aaron Donald's agent said they want quarterback money. They want quarterback money.
But he's not a quarterback.
That's right. We've heard that the Rams have offered him the highest salary for a defensive player. He is the best defensive player in all of the NFL, and that they offered to make him the highest paid. Okay?
That sounds good to me.
That's not what we're hearing they want. Okay, now, just to throw a wrench into this, Khalil Mack, who is, of course, in Oakland, another great defensive player, we're hearing that he also wants quarterback money and might be close to getting it. So what does that mean for the NFL?
You want my take on it?
If these players can just demand, listen, I'm all for paying the players, to be honest with you, but where is it too much?
You know, for all of time with money and paying somebody out of a bigger pool, it's how much is on the table, but who controls the table?
Well, that would be the owners.
That would be the owners.
Right.
So once you pay the first defensive player quarterback money, well, that sets the precedent. And now it's not called quarterback money anymore.
Right, then where do the quarterbacks go?
Well, right.
And all the players are going to be supportive of this because it's more money for them, but it seems like we're getting into a Pandora's box if this happens.
Yeah, I mean, but my bottom line, I think, is that Aaron Donald's probably going to have to accept some kind of compromise. Maybe not get the $30 million or whatever he's asking for. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what the numbers are.
And, you know, if the Rams are they're tight-lipped as they should be.
Right.
There's probably
They wanna
just a
keep
few
it
people
in-house.
in the organization who even know what's going on. We're just speculating, but we know that Aaron Donald is not signed. So that means he's not received an offer that he appreciates.
Well, yeah, he's not extended. He does still have one more year on that contract, his rookie deal. But the thing is that he could also sit out. I don't think he's going to do that because he would actually owe the Rams money at that point. And so it would be kind of a messy situation if he sat out. And plus, you don't want a guy sitting out a whole year just
Not
to get
this year.
especially not this year when you've got Ndamukong Suh, Aqib Talib, Michael Brockers. I mean, this defense could be better than the fearsome foursome. This is crazy defense.
On paper, the Rams defense looks pretty sick.
And to be honest with you, somebody was asking Sean McVay about if they were going to tackle in pads, and if he said no tackling, they're going to put the pads on. But let's just think about that for a second. I mean, anybody playing against this defense is either going to be scared because they're going to get decimated. I mean, this is crazy good.
I don't want to throw a reference too far back, but it's like the Chicago Bears defense.
It's right, exactly.
Back in the 80s. I mean, they might hurt some guys.
They might.
But if Aaron Donald's got to be on that.
He really does. Being a part of that, I know that I'm sure he's excited about that. Sean McVay also told us that he talks to Aaron all the time. He had just spoken to him the day before we talked to him. So they're having communication going on, but he's got to be on that field, and they've got to get this deal worked out.
Yeah, well, it's all about setting precedent, and if
It is.
And if Oakland pays somebody, well,
I'm telling you.
that's not what the Rams front office wants
It's
to see.
going to be very interesting to say the least. I'll tell you that much. I did have a chance to catch up with Sean McVay as well as Sam Shields, another great defensive player. So let's take a look.
Well, I think we've got a team that's very confident, but we've also got a humility about understanding how important it is to earn it every single day. There's too much respect and appreciation for the other 3 teams in our division and the other 31 teams in this league to think that you can get complacent. We got to go to work every single day, earn it, find a way to consistently just get that 1% better every single day, and hopefully it'll lead to good things. But I think there's a confidence, but guys aren't taking anything lightly. They understand that we're a long ways away before we even play a game, and we got to do a good job of looking at this tape today and then coming back and getting better tomorrow. I think you've seen guys continue to improve, on the defensive side of the ball. You've seen a guy like Sam Shields make a lot of plays on the ball. I think Corey Littleton's had an excellent camp so far at the Mike linebacker position, and Ndamukong Suh shows up. And then offensively, I think you're really getting a chance to evaluate. These tight ends have done a nice job really throughout the course of camp. I think Shane's done an excellent job with both Higbee and Gerald Everett and really the group as a whole. See the receivers. So there's a lot of bright spots, but in terms of today's practice, it's always harder to say until you really go back and look at the tape.
What kind of a system for you has this been so far? I know it's a very small sample size, but from what you're used to?
It's definitely a difference. Coach Wade, he brings in a lot of different things. When I was in Green Bay, we stayed on one side, but like I said, Wade do a lot of different things that I'm gonna have to learn differently. Just like day one since I was a rookie, I got to start all over again.
So many very big personalities, especially on defense this year. How are y'all getting along?
Great, man. I mean, that's like one of the strongest rooms I ever been in, and I done been in a lot of rooms with great guys, and we one of the strongest. We could teach each other a lot, things like that, and that's what we need in that room.
It seems like all you guys are sticking together. There's a lot of talking going on, which to me shows a lot of unity.
Man, that's what it's supposed to be. Communicating is going to make everything better. We play faster. We don't have to think because we all know, and the more we communicate, the better. The more we make plays.
As a veteran player, you're considered a veteran around some of the younger guys. What kind of things do they ask you about?
Just how that I'm still moving that fast.
They want to know the magic, right?
Right. And like I always tell them, once you out here, then all the thinking go out the window, man. Because we do a lot of classroom work, and that's when you get it in. But when you out here, you shouldn't think. You should just play football.
Will, I really love training camp.
Oh, I know you do.
I do. It's so much fun. And we'll be at all 3 for the next show. That's Rams in Irvine, Chargers in Costa Mesa, and the Dallas Cowboys in Oxnard. So kind of be all over the place.
Man, you love training camp.
I love it. I love driving 200 miles. It's awesome.
You miss training camp when the regular season is on. That's how much you love training camp.
I do. And maybe we'll have news by the next show on Aaron Donald.
Oh, maybe, but I wouldn't count on that.
One thing you can count on, though, for sure. Do you know what that is?
That everybody can watch Playing the Field 24/7?
At playingthefieldtv.com.
Well, that's great.
That is great. Thank you, all of you so much for joining us today on the show. I'm Maria Serrao.
I'm Will Lupardus.
We'll see you next time.